Pill Tarot, giving you another monthly reading for the month of September. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Alright, enough chit chat, let's get on with the reading. Now, Leos, you have been going through a lot. Well, you're always going through a lot. Every time I do a reading for y'all, you're always going through a lot. And of course, there's always a lot of hating. There's a lot of BS. There's always a lot of multiple things. But this time we're going to get to the core of the hate. This time we're going to get into the real root of what's going on. So with the two cards I pulled in the beginning, we have the yellow jasper and a tanzanite. So with the yellow jasper, it's saying control issues. Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. And with a tanzanite, if I'm saying that correctly, if not, I apologize. It means to ready to love again. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to a new love. So from what I'm getting here is you have been in a power struggle, and I can see this either a relationship or a family connection, but it's a deep connection. And it's always fight to see who's in control. It's always in a fight to see who's on top. And it affected how you open up to people and how you openly love people. And people have been trying to control this side of you because, yeah, you are Leos. Y'all like to be dominant. You like to have things in control, but you do like to open your heart. And I mean, you like to open your heart and feel vulnerable, to feel free again. But you can't feel free if people are always trying to manipulate you and control you and hurt your heart. Leos, you have big hearts. You don't want to be used or manipulated. So that's what the crystal cards that came in. Next up, we have the angel numbers. We have angel number 1111 and angel number 2. 1111 is I am awakening, where angel number 2 is I am diplomatic. So with 1111, the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. In angel number 2, you have great talents for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allows you to see all sides of any situation. Advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. So it's saying you're more awakened and you're stronger now. That you can actually see all sides of the story. You finally understand where people are coming from, and people kind of understanding where you're coming from. Like you're able to actually find a happy medium to where you got to do what you got to do. Because beforehand, you've been brokenhearted for a while. Let's be honest. Most of y'all been brokenhearted for a while. And now, after all that healing, you're finally able to be awakened. You're finally starting to understand and see other sides of the story. To see why are people truly hating on you? Why is the dysfunction and manipulating, the cheating happening? Because it's more than just, oh, this because I'm better than them and they don't have what I have, so they jealous, so they take stabs at me. It's more than that, because it has to be more of an underlining. Sometimes it could be y'all was childhood friends ever since you was 5 years old, and you had everything handed to you, and you always scored top in everything, and it was always second place for years, for decades, and finally they said fuck it. Like, they love you, but they can't be in your shadow the rest of your life. It could be stories like that, or it could be you got somebody that they wanted for a certain amount of reasons, and they think you betrayed them, but in reality you didn't even know. Sometimes it's stuff like that. Like there's more deeper meaning as to why the hatred and betrayal is there. It's not always black and white. Sometimes it's a big misunderstanding. And once they get defensive, now it's a war. And nobody wins. All right? So with the tarot cards, we have Judgment, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Magician card. So you're actually looking at things in this month with a different perspective with the Judgment card. You're looking at all the times people have been trying to punish you for stuff you should have been punished for, and you're looking at things that you judge other people for something that they did. You're reevaluating everything that's going on right now. And that's the Ace of Pentacles. You're in abundance now, you're awakening now. That's like, you know what? Let me really look at the situation. Because it's going completely left field for a reason. Like, you're getting to that point that is for a reason. And even judgment is the spirits. If somebody really did you beyond dirty, where it's like your life was in danger, or they completely backstab and betray you on complete foul shit where there is no understanding, then spirits and God is judging them severely for that. And that judgment is going to give you peace going forward. That's only for severe cases. But in average cases, it's mostly you're evaluating everything that's going on. Then we have the Magician card. And the Magician card is you breaking free from their mind games and their control to actually be you, to be free, to actually love again, because now you have control to do what you want. Before, you didn't, because it was always fear of either being hated on, jealousy, or you did do it, and there was so much backlash that the entire time you was always fighting and always in a war. It was back and forth. Like, it's just, you're always walking on eggshells, or you're just straight up fighting all the time. But now you're in an area where you understand and you can finally move freely. You're able to love again. You're finally able to open up again. That's good. That's really good, Leos. So next, we have what's hidden is the Temperance, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Cups reversed. So what's hidden is you actually having an inner peace with yourself. You're finally able to love again. You're finally able to love yourself again. You're finally at peace. What's hidden is you're finally at peace. And the Knight of Pentacles, you are working very hard and going mad hard towards your goal of being free with the Three of Wands. You're fighting really hard, and you kept fighting, and you're finally getting it, to get free from the Ten of Cups reversed, this dysfunctional connection, this toxic, this chaos, this lack of abundance type energy. So what's hidden is you working your way towards it, or you're already out of it, and people don't realize it. That's good. That's good. And then what we have over here, we have love, determination, forgiveness, and inspiration. So with that is you're finally open. Now you can love again, because now you're at a level where you can finally see who's a snake and who's not a snake. And you're determined to make whatever happens next work. You're determined to get out. You're determined to love yourself and be free. And then there's forgiveness. What I'm feeling with this card is not you forgiving them, because either you forgive them already or they just did some foul stuff that you won't. But the forgiveness is for you. Have you forgiven yourself for the pain you caused yourself? I'm going to repeat that again. Have you forgiven yourself for the pain that you caused yourself? Because yeah, other people do us dirty, which is true. Other people throw us under the bus. Sometimes we just make random accidents and bad decisions. But then sometimes we just keep making it after when all that happens. Because sometimes what we do after the betrayal and after the accident defines who we are. And sometimes we just keep falling. Have you forgiven yourself for doing that? Because I can see a lot of you are kind of beating yourself up over that, and that's why you are determined to get out of it. And after you've forgiven yourself, there's inspiration and hope in the future into becoming a new, better you. Because yeah, forgiving those that did you dirty, and also forgiving yourself for being in a situation with them to begin with. So there's a lot of forgiveness going on. That's good. That's good, Leos. So next up, we're going to have Leos that are single with this card, and Leos that are in relationship with this card. So with Leos that are single, I am seeing loneliness. I'm feeling the burn of loneliness, but I am ashamed to admit that. So for Leos that are single, it seems like you put on this good front that you're good, you're either dating and you like being dating and having fun, but deep down inside, I mean, we all want love. Come on, I don't even want to hear it from nobody. We all want love. We all want to be with somebody when it's that time of the night, like just to hug up with them, or either just have sex with them, or just somebody, a shoulder cry on something, anything. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Because I don't want to hear, oh, I'm being alone, I don't need nobody. Bullshit. I'm gonna say the bullshit. Call bullshit on it. Because even if, and it's not like you can't do it on your own. Yes, you can do it on your own. Obviously, you can. But should you? Hell no. Because it's good for your heart to go out and love again. It's good for that to happen. But now, it is true. You got backstabbers, you got people that ain't shit, you got liars, cheaters. Granted. But that was the purpose of you going through all of this and understanding people, so you can know the difference between a snake and a real one. You can't get mad at everybody for backstabbing you, because it's like, well, now you learned, now you know snakes move like this and real ones move like this, so I need to go with a real one or the one that's not a snake. That's the whole point of it. You're going through the trials and tribulation of being betrayed and cheated on to know that people that move like this are wrong for you. So yeah, that's the whole point of the learning experience. It's not there to tell you stop doing it. It's there to tell you that watch out for this, watch out for that. So yeah, that's the message for Leos that are single. So next up, we got Leos in relationship/marriage, and we have differences. So with differences is you're different from what I'm used to dating. So from when I'm sensing with Leos, I'm sensing a fresh relationship that is probably going from the Leos that are single instantly getting into a relationship. So that could possibly be happening. And after you knowing what a snake is and who betrays you and this person ain't shit, you finally know who has potential, who has talent, and who's good for you. Sorry about that. And after that, okay, there we go. Had to pick back up again. So after that, what difference is you're not used to this, and it's amazing because whoever is single, you're gonna find somebody soon. Pretty much that is what it's saying. You're gonna find somebody soon, and once you hit it off, you're gonna have somebody that's finally gonna treat you like a queen. Somebody's gonna finally treat you like a king, and you're not gonna know how to take it because you just been backstabbed, betrayed the entire time. Heart's been broken to a million pieces. Now you finally got somebody, and you're like, oh shit, this is what love felt like? And then you're gonna be sitting there not knowing what to do with it, but the only advice I got for you and what they're saying is accept it. Because you need to be broken down so you can appreciate this love. Because it's happened for a reason, because if you would have got this beforehand, you would have took it for granted. Everybody, each and every one of us had something great in the beginning. We took it for granted, thinking they're gonna be here forever, but then realize they're not. Once you go through a lot of bad and when you get good, you hang on to it with both hands and never let it go. So that's definitely what it's saying with that. And then those are in actual long-term relationships and marriage. It's saying that something is different now. It's like, it feels like there's a different vibe, something is switching up, and you just feel different towards them, or you finally see them in a different light because you're being more aware, you're being more intellectual, you're actually understanding, so you're understanding why they move like this, why they do this, why they do that. You understanding it now, and it's different. Everything is different. You see it more, you understand it more. So that's for Leos that in relationship/marriage. So the situations we have, the interview, alien and plugged. So with this is the interview is talking, getting on the same page. You're trying to find people that you can connect with, because usually you've been feeling isolated like an alien, and you want to find somebody, as I said, to connect with. And what is hidden is you understand better now. See, you went through all this awakening, you went through all this trial and tribulations, and now you know. You know, just now you know. And since you know, you have a balanced perspective on how things are. And when you can do that, you can understand that there's birds of a feather that flock together, that you got to watch out for these people. And then there's helpful people, birds of a feather flock together, that those that actually are there for you, that do care for you, actually fly in the same type way. So in a sense, Leos, you need to find your group. You need to find the other lions, those that you can connect with, because you're on a new level now. So that would be the next thing that's going to be happening in September, is you're going to be finding out who you can connect with. So let's see what God has to say for the ending message. So we have the Page of Cups reverse. I'm seeing psychic blocks. I'm seeing that even though you're going to be searching out for somebody that you can connect with, there's going to be a bit of delays. And there's going to be a lot of immaturity going on. But since you can see it, the universe is going to test you now. They're going to bring a lot of immature fools back in to see if you're going to fuck up again or you're going to actually learn. So that's what God is going to do, to see if you're actually worthy of the Queen of Wands title. Because you can't be a queen or king if you let fools just come into your castle and kingdom and do whatever they want. So they need to make sure you know how to identify a fool and knock them away. All right, Leos, I'm going to end the reading here. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And most importantly, I am doing free readings. Yes, free readings. And if you want to book a free reading with me, you got to message me. I'll watch the whole video. And you got to email that to my email at redpilltarot222@gmail.com. redpilltarot222@gmail.com. Thank you. You have a good one.